Okay, that's the back unit built up. Still painting to do and the doors to fit, but that's basically the carcass of the back unit. I've done cutouts there, and at the top here, shelf going across there, that's for the conduit for wiring and stuff. Saves you pushing it through, you know. Cut them before you, well, I cut them before I fit them. Right, door there, that's been cut out in the van basically, so I'll make sure that the bed doesn't get in any way of the door opening. It's an easy mistake to make. All of this will be painted. I think it'll fit in the sergeant here or on the back board, not too sure yet. The power supply. And I always do a big door on the side here. I'll be doing a shelf across there and further up with T-trim on the front there. Just working at the moment on the shelf at the bottom here. Actually, this is the back of the van, the wheel arch there. The battery will go there. I've worked out, I've just got enough, just under a centimetre left on the width. So that's the ideal place for the leisure battery. There'll be a removable shelf here, which I'm covering at the moment over there. And so basically this will be for electrics in here. At the top here, diesel heater controller, obviously facing that way. Yeah, diesel heater controller, the controller for the sergeants, all that kind of stuff. Lower there, battery. There'll be 3 storage areas there. Storage underneath all of the bed. That's the shelving for the divider for the battery. Another cut out there for the leads going down to the battery and back up and wherever they're going to go. And just a small hole at the front there for finger through, lift it out. You can get that completely out, so I've done those before. Again, that can be a certain amount of storage there. Smaller items there as the units, power units will be here and the wires going through, but you can still use that as storage as well. So there'll be a fair amount of storage in this van if I can. Depending on where this comes, I might put a shelf across the top there so you've got top storage as well. So for a small van there's going to be a lot of places to keep stuff. Mainly I don't put anything under the bed, so you've got all under the bed. Wait, what am I doing? The shelves on this side next, and I'll stop there and paint all the inner up in a grey paint I use. T-trim the doors with the trim I get from High Peak Conversions, which I forgot about, but it's the stuff with the edging on. So whatever finish you've got here, when that closes, obviously the door is this side, you've got a nice neat finish, and it's the usual sort of knock-on trim. Okay, that's the back pod now built, apart from the doors. Lights, you'll have a light at the bottom, that one, and one in the main electric area there, and possibly another one lower down. I'm going to do the lights in a 2-switch system, if that makes sense. Basically the wall lights will be separate from the cabinet lights. Leisure batteries turned up, good news, but I'm rapidly coming to the end of the day and I need a weekend away, so I'm off to Pembrokeshire myself in my lovely T25, chill out for a couple of days, and then I'll be back with this. So Monday, not that it makes any difference, it's YouTube. Anyway, Monday, the cabinet will be going in, the front units will be built up, everything will be done, the bed will be back, and then basically I'm onto the electrics and fitting the diesel heater. So if I get my act together, I should be good for next weekend, which is August or something. Well, it's the 15th now, so yeah, and it's a Friday. I'm tired, I need a break, I'm getting one tomorrow. Okay, and that's the side panel built up, Sergeant there. That's the front, again, changed my mind, I don't think there'll be enough room at the top, and I'm getting one of the tables that fold out that I've done before. The alloy will go across there and sit on that. and that's the leisure battery in place. Two pieces of 18mm front and rear of the battery and a nylon strap. On a T4 you get this section here, two holes, a battery clamp that fits through there, and I've done this one through the wheel arch with nylock bolts the other side and a couple of 13s on there, so that is absolutely solid. Plus it'll be in the unit itself, and obviously knock that and you can lift it out at any time. Okay, that's gone exactly where I wanted it to go, following the plans I'd made there. See, two shelves out, light for every area. Okay, let's put the shelves in. That's the first one there. Light's not that good, hang on. Better. So good size storage area here. See if I can do this with one hand. Whoa, difficult. Yeah, worked. And that's the other one there, so all lit up, top, middle and bottom. And that'll be the door. You get to rate that, put the handle on, but that will be obviously here. And the other one there will be coming out from that way, with the electric sergeants on there, or the back, or even this side, not too sure yet. That's all the wires going in. The other wires for the lighting are there, so I can put those together separate, whichever I need to. And that's the battery in place down there, again easily removable with a cover. Let's just get that in. And that's the shelf that covers the battery, again pre-cut. One there, just be able to see it there to lift it out. One there for the trunk in, and a main one for wires going that way. So all good, happy with that. It's all ready to go. Seat together, bring it back, put it in place, and then I can build the front and then wire it all up, secure everything in. Okay, so that's the bed in place and the pod in place, not secured. Don't do that until I'm absolutely 100% happy with location, everything, measurements, absolutely everything. That went exactly right. The gaps are good. Plenty of room there to let the bed down without any drama. This bed isn't secured, the seats aren't secured, nothing. Just make sure everything's all good before I go there. And in the front, happy with the way the front's lined up there. Again, that'll have a section across the front with in this laminate with a drop down door. The front section, that's just placed at the moment, needs fitting exactly. Split that in the middle, that'll be the gas, the water section on top, and then laminate across the top of that, and also a alloy rail. It's a desk, a table setter by alloy rail there, adjustable table top, and a leg coming down. There's previous videos with me building those up. They're straightforward. Another piece from here across there, across, fit the fridge. Again, get all the wires ready to be secured. Hole at the bottom there for the trunk in. I'll either try to keep the trunk in at the bottom or the top. Anything electrical away from obviously the gas going in there and down. So it's looking to be the gas in that one and the water in that one. And I'll probably do a thing where it goes straight through and out. That means you can use the 10 litre, or even you could put whatever storage water you could get in there, you could use it. Diesel heater under there. The fridge will need to come forward slightly, but there's plenty of room in there to get the diesel heater exit round, so the air comes in sort of this way. Pull out front there so you can get to the sink bits and bobs without taking the sink out. That's always useful. So that's worked out very well. So far so good. So thanks for watching. I'm straight onto this one again tomorrow. All of this will be built up. Cupboard fronts will be on those not yet. I need to secure the bed and the pod first, but I know for sure once I've got that bit there right, all of that can be built up and that can be secured after. That's it. Great, thanks for watching.